test.
I gotta call the plant and warn them.
Pressing buttons here. You just have to bear with me here.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm now.
Alright, there we are. Okay. Right, how's it going? I was having a bit of problems with the microphone, but I've got it working now. So, this is unreleased video game. I got a key for it. We're just gonna play it and see if it's any good. Chances are it's just gonna be a one-game stream because I'm not expecting much from it. It's made in RPG Maker, but you know what? We'll play it. We'll give it a chance. I created the character. Pretty much created a character. I'm sure you'll be able to see what the fuck. Oh, there's random encounters here. Right. So all that you have missed essentially is me like trying to figure out how to play the game. So that's the only part I didn't stream. So where's my what the fuck? My character's gone. He's turned into a ghost. Ah, Jesus. Alright, weapon blast to random hobo. Probably didn't need to do that. Oh, fuck it. Well, his attack's already up, so I shouldn't have to do that. You know what? Just you attack as well. She missed. Okay. Random hobo's party is victorious. Okay, well there he is again. As I say, the game hasn't even been released yet. Gnome emerged. Right, you attack, magic, weapon bless. You know what I forgot to do? I always forget to do. Put the microphone lead out of the way. That's what I forgot to do. Weapon bless. Yeah, I hope this isn't gonna be the whole freaking game. He's dead. Okay, whatever. I guess we're going this way. Oh, he goes quicker. That's interesting. Yeah, so it's made in RPG Maker, so it is gonna look a certain way. There's no getting around that. Just pressing all the buttons here. Yeah, why not? Go upstairs and kill everybody. Right, it's nice, isn't it? Well, let's say use a potion on her. Okay. I need to talk to this girl, don't we? No, I've just healed up. We'll just kill everybody upstairs then. What the fuck is that? Okay. We're in somebody's bedroom and we're miniature size? Okay, whatever. Alright, use your magic. Weapon bless. Yes, the game's not very exciting at the minute. It's a wee bit repetitive. Hi Mark, how's it going? I'm playing a game that hasn't been released yet to the public. If you want me to turn on voice chat, let me know and I'll turn it on. But if this game gets really boring, I might have to switch games. But I'm gonna give it a chance because the developer gave me the key for it. Just... Oh, it's okay. You're never in the mood for chatting these days, are you? Alright, Xanguard. Those links that I sent you, did any of them apply to you, like being on the dole or that job? Let's see. Who am I on here? Okay, so he attacks. Xanguard. TP goes up when you guard it. Don't know what that is. Okay. Potion was found. Goblin emerged. Attack. Goblin A. Magic weapon blast. It's okay, dude. I'll get by. Alright, okay. I sent those links to Thomas as well, so you're not the only one I sent those links to. In case you thought you were being targeted or whatever. Right, what? How are these guys doing? Shilling. Item. We'll just use the potions here. What's magic water? Magic water. Give him the magic water. Fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Shit! I got mixed up. Oh. That was my fault, using that magic water like that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Ready to die? Oh! Did we silly or heavy? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I need to use weapon blast. So, anything new with you, Mark? Haven't spoken to you in a while. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if she can armor blast. Nah. Maybe she can just attack as well. Shouldn't even do any damage. Shit. Alright. Yard. Okay, attack again. Weapon blast. Why the hell not? Shit, she's nearly dead. Attack, and then use potion on her. This is like Toy Story where we're all shrunken down. Doesn't even make any sense because you're normal size outside. Oh, missed. Right, one more will do the trick. Oh, come on! Right. She may as well use an item on random hobo. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Why can't we hit him? Oops. Alright, about time. You drank the magic water, yeah. Jeez, Mark, you're way behind the stream if that's it. If that's any part you're on. Random hobo, yeah. That's what I called him. Damn it, I should've... Well, these guys are weak anyway, so it's, we'll be okay. Judah, you discard. You just sit and look pretty. Oh god. It is like Final Fantasy, this game. Like bootleg Final Fantasy. May as well heal up. Alright. We're nearly done. Just a wee bit more. This game is made in the same engine as that game I reviewed, Scepter Road Voyager, which was another indie game. I think they're both made in RPG Maker. Right, there we are. Let's see what this is. Potion. Were you on any of Warden's streams, Mark? God's sake, is my controller bugging out or something? What the hell's going on? Yeah. My two party members are sleeping in the same bed. It's a kid, Clint Eastwood, and Caputo dressed as Aladdin. well, that's a girl. So unless he had a sex change, I was on a stream today. He doesn't seem to do the retro streams anymore. He just seems to, or he doesn't do the competitions anymore either. He just seems to do, is what do you call them? Those like competitive games. Would you like to purchase any weapons or armor? I don't think I have enough to buy anything. You're alright, mate. Alright. Let's see. Status. No. What's in here? Stop walking about. Can't I talk to any of these people? God damn it, guys, stop walking. You and your blue hair. Like you're some sort of Karen. I got you chopped now. I can't talk to him. Talk to him. I can buy magic water. Cure poison and paralysis. I don't know. How was Halloween? It was just ordinary, Mark. There was nothing special about it. It was just an ordinary day. What is this bloody Pokemon? Crab emerged. Right. Now what does this do? Inflicts light damage on an enemy. Increases allies. Increases an ally's thing. We'll just do the standard increase attack. She can just sit and look pretty. Alright. Okay. No, we didn't do anything for Halloween, and we didn't have any trick-or-treaters either. Whoops. Mr. Krabs. You hurt Krabby, yeah, I know. Krabs aren't very strong. At least it's not like Scepter Road Voyager where the game was so bloody hard you couldn't play it. Okay. Potion find. I was looking at the teleporter. I bet you want a big bad night in your team, yeah, whatever. Oh, he just automatically joins? Okay. Well, why would you say no? Krabs are strong, terrible disease. What are you talking about, Mark? Sent your beloved Jelbean a message that I'm streaming as well, so we'll see. Right, well, I got a teleporter and there's nothing here, so we'll just go back. Okay. Okay, you can't go there either, so pretty much your purpose is to get the big bad knight. Krabs, you know, oh yeah. The STD, not the STI mark. Right, so we'll Oh no, I hate these fucking random encounters. She can guard and he can attack as well. Right. You look at the sign. Boris straight ahead despite the signs. Let me see here. Now we need to look at these characters here. Well, what's the girl? There's some information that they're not really telling you. Jesus, defenses are really high. Drink the magic water to be strong, yeah. I know, I don't have any magic water to drink. Now, there was something I have to be careful here. Whenever I accepted this game key, there was something I agreed to that I need to read again to remind myself, because I don't want to... Do you remember that fiasco I had one time where I accidentally streamed a game too early and the publisher threw a wobbler? even though it was an accident, and he pretended it wasn't an accident, and he tried to get his Twitter mob to come after me. So I'm just gonna make sure I know the conditions, so there's no chance of that happening. Let's see, where is it now? When you finally reach Aden, you cannot stream or spoil the ending. Please tell the audience the release date is the 5th of December. Price is $150 on the game title. Okay. Well, it's Rulers of Aden, and it's gonna be $1.50. What the hell is this? Okay, so we've got a bot in the chat. So can I get rid of that? No, fuck's sake. Just ignore that Twitch message mark. If it happens again, I'm gonna have to go on Twitch and block it. So it sucks. What can you do? What was that? Right. Anyway, we'll keep going here. Might as well save. There we are. And then we need to figure out where to go here. Now we've got the big bad night. I don't know why the character goes fast in some areas and slow in others. Well, why can't we go through this bit? We can't go through there, and we can't go through there either. What's going on? Well, we can go in the tent, which teleports us over here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Well, jeez, I may have to switch bloody games if I'm stuck. I didn't expect to get stuck this part. Somebody did a walkthrough in this game yesterday, so I can stick that on. But I didn't think I would have needed to. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. I didn't think I need to do that. Let's see. Let's see. Rulers of Aden. Right, let's see here. Somebody's already done a bloody review on it. Right now, I need to skip forward here and figure out where I'm supposed to go. Right, so come on. Oh, that's where he. So where does he go? Hold on. Right. How is he able to go through there? I can't do that. Now, hold on. So according to the walkthrough, he's able to just go through here. I wasn't able to do. I'm not able to do that though. For fuck's sake. Oh, I think I know. So you go to the end. You probably have to say to this wee pixie thing that you've killed everybody. Let's see. I'll see you in Kanta, don't die. There we are. Now, maybe that's why it wouldn't let me through, which is stupid, but whatever. Right, now hopefully it'll let us through. The guy in the walkthrough knew exactly. See, there we are. The old man is blocking your way. He needs a coffee now. Mark, that's like 20 years old, that. It's more than 20 years old, I think. Alright, we're back on track now, which is good. We'll just attack. Okay. Right, random hobo, show us what you got. Weapon bless. Okay. Damn it, leave random hobo alone! Right. Whoops. Oops. You discard misses. What's his specials? Performs an attack on an enemy faster than anybody else. Makes the user easy to target. Performs. Rouses allies spirit, increases attack. Okay. How could you miss? Is this giving you Final Fantasy vibes, Mark? Jeez, the girl's nearly dead. The girl. Okay, we're gonna have to heal wee girly here. Yep. Okay. Who's leaving these treasure chests lying around? Okay, random hobo attack. Weapon bless. Nah, you know what? We'll save it. Dead. Inflicts light damage on an enemy. I wonder if I should try that just to see if it's any. Well, I don't really want to waste her mana. I don't. Alright, you discard misses. Guard and attack. Oh yeah, when you go up here, you just guard misses. I know that's because her attack's really weak. She's only good for support. So after she's done supporting, I just put her in guard mode. That's what you'd be like as well, Mark. You'd be like, you cannot send a lady to battle. Well, that's sexist. I thought you were a gentleman, Mark. Could you expect Jelbean going into battle? I don't think so. Jesus, random hobo's nearly dead. Right. Use your potion on random hobo. And you attack as well. Attack. She had her battle 18 years ago, if you know what I mean. You're talking about the giving birth? Ah, Jesus, Mark. How much damage does that take off? Oh, that's actually really good. Okay. Right, attack, magic, although it uses up a lot of thingy-mabobber. Give it to Zin. Fuck, I gave it to the wrong person? Shit! Oh. Wasn't paying attention. Bugger. Man, what could she do? Fuck, I gave it to the wrong person. Shit. Exactly. Well, we just got out of that battle, but another battle and we're snookered. The hell are we going? It's a weird path. Oh no, I knew I should have went into the cave. Damn it. No, I've got to run away anyway. We're just gonna have to keep running away here. No! She's dead. This is Knuckles shit rock, yeah. Good old Knuckles. Right. It's a doggy. I thought the doggy was going up to talk to us, yeah. Woof woof, pork chop. It's Bart Simpson as an old man. Eat my shorts, you whippersnapper. Her again? Aye. The darkness in the heart of Aden is buried inside the residence. You need to find and destroy whatever's done this. Okay, whatever. Yes, we would. Did you hear they're banning dog? I am the American Bully XL. Well, it's a dangerous dog breed, so it's being banned in England and Wales. It's not being banned in Northern Ireland. It should be banned in Northern Ireland, though. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. None of the houses I deliver to have one. The evil from Aden doesn't want to tangle with me. Just get like people with ADHD just sprinting around their house. I thought Kanta was safe. Then I heard the screams. Okay. Doggy, move. My brother went down, has not come back, and starting to think if you go in, you just have to keep going until you find the exit. Well, whatever, let's go then. Demon Pot A and Demon Pot B. The old rule of RPG where you walk into someone's random house and they don't care, yeah, I know. Give the weapon blast to Zin. Jeez, that barely took off anything. Weapon blast. Jesus. What the fuck? Okay. Attack. Oh, I like this music. It's kind of cool. What's with the kick mark? Random hobo. Oh fuck, we don't have any potions? Shit. Magic. Heal. That's those specials. Performs attack on enemy. Rises, increases attack. I do the battle cry then. Okay. I was gonna say an eggplant, but it's already been done to death. Okay. I still don't know what that means, Mark. Alright, you can use the strong attack on the demon pot. And heal random hobo. Shit, I messed up. Oh, I have an idea. Special, strong attack on Demon Pot B. Magic, heal. And special. Just normal attack. Oh, that was really good. No. You can't use that. Oh, I think I'm understanding some of this now. That's... I understand the system, the difference between the blue and the green bars. They let you do certain special attacks. These are all blue bars that she has. So random hobo. And he has some green and some blue. So and the blue is what you always have, the blue, and it goes down, but you can every battle you can build the green bar up. So I've sort of figured it out now. Oh, we got some magic water. Now what else has she learned? Weapon bless. Whoops. It's never ending. I'm doomed to fight these battles forever. No! Demon Pot using a bloody Pokemon move. Earthquake. Got any items? May as well use the old potion. And then the magic water on Julia. Alright. There's two ways to go here. Ah, Jesus Christ. This is getting old. I'm sick of these bloody demon pots. Ah, fucking hell. Well, you can run away. Let's just run away. I'm sick of them. I'll just keep running away from them. Oh, you get. In the pot you go, me bitches. Now is in the pot, me bitches. Do you hear Casper? Big man's angry. I'm sick of these demon pots. I'm just running away from them. I don't care. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, how many times the developers expecting you to fight those fucking things? Just had to Scooby-Doo out of the place. Why he angry? He hears like you'll hear like a random noise outside, or you'll see somebody walk past the house, and it sets him off. He gets really angry about it. He's very protective. Right, I got lost down here. I don't know if I will be able to make it out, but I can at least tell you. Yeah, go on. I looked into the next room and saw a big scary monster. Just so you know, there's something in the next room. Silly dog. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Gorm of the drill worm. Alright, we'll take care of the little ones first. We'll do, what's this, spirit? Weapon blast on Zin. And Zin oh, can I? Yeah, I can. I'm just thinking. I'll use that in Demon Pot B, and then for him, I'll use the old battle cry. I was hoping for a big monster, not a giant worm. It looks exactly like a Yu-Gi-Oh card that I have. Jesus Christ. Attacks all enemies, don't mind if I do. Magic. Restore all allies HP. Ah, that sounds good actually. Restore all allies HP. What can he do? Double Frost on Demon Pot A. He's still alive that we get. Random hobos paralyzed. Magic. There we are. Good, we got rid of the small fry. Okay, what can you do? This is increases all allies defense. Yeah, sounds good. Magic barrier. And what can he do? He can't do anything. Yeah. Jeez, this is gonna take a while. Alright. Okay. We use light damage on him then. And as for this guy, just normal attack. Oh, you missed. Okay. This is gonna take a while. Just normal attack on. Makes the user easier to target? No. Oh shit, he's paralyzed. Oh, fuck no. We'll not waste the special. Shit. Magic. Damn it. Random hobo, just attack. Okay, getting there slowly. Jesus, paralyzed again. Oh, great. It's a pain in the arse paralyzing me. Now I can't even. He's taking away our support. You get. Attack. Alright, we'll just have to hold out. What was that? Don't know what that was. It better not being a freaking healing spell. Good, she snapped out of it, thank God. Just thinking here. Well, I have an idea. I got me an idea. I'm gonna use her magic to increase the defense. And yeah, that'll be a good start. heal. Then attack. Oh, we're making very slow progress. Oh fuck's sake, he is recovering his health we get. Right, magic. Alright, use weapon blast on him. No, what can he do? Oh no! Shit! Ah, fucking hell. That's not good. Where is it now? Where's the attack? Heal, where's the... Oh, okay. I don't have enough for that. Shit. Fuck's sake, we're gonna lose now. This is ridiculous. Oh, can I actually heal him? Let's see. No! I was hoping I could heal him. Right, she needs to use magic barrier, and he needs to use double thrust. I think it's hopeless. I think we're fighting a hopeless battle here. Can't run away. Zero damage as I thought. May as well just finish. There's no chance of us winning. It's too bad there's no like surrender button, because I know I'm not gonna win. You know. There we are. You died. Well, that's a bit harsh. Fuck's sake. It takes you all the way back and you lose all your levels and shit. I don't know if I want to play again now. Wish I don't bring your party back to life. I have no idea. I don't know if I want to play again now. Because I'm so used to games having autosave. I didn't expect that when it's or at least checkpoints. Well, why don't we just switch game? I'll just say Game end. I'm not going through that again. Right, so need to switch the title of the stream now. That's just demoralizing. I just having to do that again. I'll just say I'll probably just make a YouTube short on it. You know, like I did with Geo Jelly. Plus, life's too short to be doing that again. Plus Doom 64. So we're gonna stick on Doom again. I just need to change the titles of the. Just need to change the game, because then you'll get someone comes on and goes, "Hey, this isn't Doom." So I just need to change that quickly. Let's see. Come on, hurry up. Doom 64. Back in the good old days of Doom 64, hi. The guy who did a playthrough of this game only played it for 35 minutes, so I played longer than he did. So, what the fuck? Didn't work. Now you know how I feel when I died in Final Fantasy VII, not getting a save point. At least Final Fantasy VII probably made you aware of save points. I doubt this game even did it, and what's this game's excuse? This is 2023. You know? Right, I need to change that thumbnail as well. So, have you been talking to Warden Mark? How's he doing these days? Sir Warden of the Round Table, as AK would call him. I just find if somebody's streaming it every single day, it puts me off watching a stream. Like if somebody hasn't streamed in ages, I'm more inclined to watch. But if they're streaming every day, I just don't really have the interest. If he starts streaming a retro game, I might come on. I don't know. It's quite a commitment sitting for a stream. It is. Right, anyway, we'll put on a game. And I'm going to play on the lower difficulty this time, because I was playing on the higher difficulty offline and it got really difficult, so I'm just gonna play the right. Fmod. But that game I played, it has potential. I'll probably just say in the review what they need to improve pretty much. It's not going to be like a proper review, it's just going to be more me saying these are the improvements they need to make, and hopefully they'll make them. Alright, so I need to remember the controls. I know that the controls won't be very... What are the controls? Do you hear Big Finty outside? Finty buddy son. Oh, it said binding, so... Oh, hold on, I think it said it there. Attack. You know what, I'll just figure it out. I'll figure it out. I just need to remember everything. So I got the Thoper shotgun. Whoops, I messed up. Mark, have you watched any more of that guy Worth It By? Because he's quite funny. He's my favourite YouTuber just because his humour. Nah. Oh, he's quite good. He's got a Geordie accent if you're wondering where he was from. I'm trying to incorporate some of his humor into my latest reviews. But you're crossing a fine line because the world's so politically correct these days that if you say something that's too risque, then someone will report you or something. But I'm trying to sort of make the video slightly, the language slightly risque, but not too much, if you know what I mean. Like striking, it's not like AVGN type of thing, you know. Oops. Cancel, I cancel you. I know, I hate this bloody cancel culture shit. There's your guy Worth It By, he did a video, he did a review, and he said in the review that he didn't want, it was unrealistic. It's like this little black woman it was a little Ugandan woman carrying a massive gun. It was like a massive real gun that it would have been impossible for her to lift. And this woman accused him of hate speech. She falsely accused him of hate speech, and he was thinking he went to a legal person to see if he could sue her for information of character. No, what is it? Inflammation? No. What's the word? It's not information. It's, well, I'm just gonna. He was gonna sue. He went to a legal person to sue her for defamation of character. That's it. Defamation of character. But the reason he didn't is because people were sending him donations, and the guy says you can't sue if you're making money from this. So he dropped the charges. It's an interesting wee story, I thought. Who do you watch, Mark? Ant. I take it you watch people like Ant Dude. And who else do you watch? You probably still watch Nostalgia Critic, AVGN. Who else do you watch? Your random YouTube poops. Speaking of Ant Dude, I saw his newest Kirby hacks and fan game video, yeah. I haven't watched him in a while. He's good for that type of video, but I didn't trust his review of modern games, because his review of Sonic Frontiers was awful. He was far too positive with it. But I think when it comes to retro stuff and fan games and stuff, he's quite good, but I don't trust him when he's reviewing, you know, modern video games that have just released. Same if Some Call Me Johnny. Because you notice they all release when they pick a topic, they all release the videos at the same time. Do you notice that? Yeah, he does. Of course he does. Like when the Sonic Frontier, when all those guys, Sonic Frontiers reviews came out, Ant Dude, Some Call Me Johnny, and then a few others, they all released the videos at the same time. You know, the usual people, probably people like Gilly the Kid, Cat Icarus. Not Cat Icarus doesn't really do those types of videos. Nitro Rad. You know, they all sort of release those videos at the same time. Even if it's like an obscure video, like when somebody released, when Antid released a series on the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, you had Some Call Me Johnny did it, and then other people did it at the same time. So they're all trying to chase the same trend, which is a bit bizarre, but. Right. I don't remember. I was able to get past this level before, but I don't remember how I did it. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, I killed him. Chris be like, what the hell? But Worth a Buy is the best one, Mark. He's got the humor. And he's an old boy as well, so he has the experience. He's old enough to know what games were like back in the 1980s. Hi Warden, how's it going? Do you want me to turn on voice chat? I only turn voice chat on whenever somebody wants to come on it. Mark didn't want to come on. Oh fuck, I forgot he's invisible. I hear guns, but I don't. Yeah, go for it, right? Okay. Right, I'll just make sure I've got my settings working here just a wee second. Where is it now? I think it's that one. Test. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Oh, Jelbean sent me a message. Okay, so she may be coming on the stream. She sent me that 15 minutes ago. So that's the voice chat open now, Warden. That is. Why is this game not working now? Oh, there we are. Right, where's that gunfire coming from? Let's see. Shit! Oh, yeah. Those pesky. A wild warden has entered the voice chat, has he? No, he's not there yet, Mark. Oh, there he is. He's here now.
Alright, stranger.
How's it going?
Same shit, different day, mate. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, that's good. I see you're streaming quite frequently now.
Made the comeback, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it took me 6 months.
Yeah. So you're gonna be streaming every day then, from now on?
Not every day, not every single day, but as often as I can with the time that I've got, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Now things are kind of settled down a bit.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
I've just been streaming like once a month. You know,
I was just about to ask that £1,000,000 question of where the hell have you been? More to the point.
I don't know. I just didn't feel like streaming very often, so I didn't. So
You've been uploading the YouTube videos a bit more frequently, I've noticed.
I have, yeah. So, yeah, I just haven't really. I've just been doing different stuff. Just haven't really felt like streaming too often.
I've enjoyed the peace and quiet, to be fair. Being after hearing that, I just, after all that carry on that went down with individuals whose names I won't mention, just getting away from that drama.
Yeah.
It's just good to get that kind of, still have that peace and quiet for a long time. I wasn't sure if I was ever going to make the comeback to streaming, but
Yeah.
I kind of have. So
Yeah, that's good. Mark says he was kidnapped. I had to rescue him. Could you imagine Mark rescuing me?
I'm trying to think of how many possible ways that could happen.
I'm trying to wonder how you'd be able to carry me for a start.
You just probably so, it's okay, Aaron. I've got the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Fucking push you in the street.
You would find my mail trolley from my job and just throw me on top of it.
There is that.
Yeah. They make me push that trolley up these hills, so they do, and it's friggin' wears down on the body like. Put this massive trolley full of parcels, and I'm pushing it up all these hills. I'm just friggin' hell.
I wouldn't knock it. See, by the time the end of the Christmas rush and going into New Year, you'll have biceps like fucking Dwayne Johnson.
I know. It's friggin' well, my chest sort of hurts whenever I come back from a shift, because I think it's just you're not supposed to be pushing it up those hills, but I'm kind of forced to do it, so I don't know. But I keep getting parcels from Temu, which is Temu or Temu, whatever you call it.
It's Temu. It's kind of, it's like
Wish.
I don't call it Wish. I call it something else. It rhymes with Wish.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Flowing right from the kidneys.
I've seen like reviews, and people half the time the product doesn't even work that they get from Temu. And I'm thinking, like, why would you, like, you think they'd know how unreliable Wish was? Why would you just?
They try and wind you up with a cliche statement. I bet you wish that worked. You'd be like, hi. So
Yeah.
what are you daft prick?
It's just the amount of parcels. I have more Temu parcels than any other parcels. No, it's ridiculous. And apparently there's all these security risks of using Temu. There's been people online saying that they've had their credit card details stolen from using Temu.
A few people say that Temu is a scam, and I've never purchased off it. I'd rather not. Just stick to Amazon.
You wouldn't want to. Like I never heard any. I get so many parcels, but I've never met anyone that says anything good about it. I think people just see, oh, this is cheap, I'll buy from it.
You know, the last thing I bought off Amazon, you'll find this quite funny, right? About a month ago, I started playing trading card games, not Yu-Gi-Oh, because I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh. I started playing a bit of Magic the Gathering, and even the Pokemon trading card game, because I was playing the Game Boy version on the Switch, because it's on the Game Boy library. So I went on to Amazon and I got two assorted 50 card decks, and I thought, if I'm going to be using this, because two of my kids like the cards, so I was like, what I'll do is I'll get like a set that's got sort of a kind of battle station, like where you put like your discarded piles, your battle arena, your benched Pokemon, and that.
Yeah.
The one that I accidentally got, and it helps if I'd actually read the product description, because the idea was to put all the cards that came, especially the 2 decks that came with this set together. Only
Yeah.
the problem is, this is what's known as my first battle. And one look at that, this is clearly designed for kids under fucking 5 years of age.
Yeah.
Right? Even the cards, even the back of the cards, they don't have the Pokeball that says Pokemon on it twice. It actually genuinely says my first battle.
Oh god.
And I was like, right, okay, what the hell have I got myself into here?
Marky Boy would probably like those cards because he doesn't like complicated rules.
Oh, these rules are completely different. I've seen the rules like, drawn up to 7 cards. I didn't know this one. This is draw 3 cards. It's definitely designed for quick fights.
Yeah.
I've literally seen that. 2 Squirtles, 2 War Turtles in the water deck, 4 water energy cards, a Magikarp and a Gyarados and a Lapras.
Yeah.
Right. Now, fair enough, the Gyarados and the Lapras, I can live with them, the cards, because they're quite decent.
Aye.
Then in the fire deck, 2 Charmanders, 2 Charmeleons, a Magmar, can't remember what the other one is, and 4 energy cards, a couple of trainers as well with both the decks, and I'm like, what the hell have I got myself into here? Have I just literally rejuvenated myself into a friggin' toddler with this stuff? And I looked at it when it arrived, I was like, oops. I mean, it's one thing to get like a set that's got prize tokens and damage counters and that in it, but not somebody that looks like you'd get a Christmas cracker.
Yeah.
Is that what it looks like?
Well, are you gonna return it?
Fuck no, I've opened it.
Oh, okay.
I opened it to see what was in, and I was like, I could use that. It's just like, oh my god, really? But, no, at the end of the day, it's the use with the wins, so it's not like I'm going to just take my first battle deck and try and attempt to go competitive with that. I'd get fucking blasted about that.
Yeah.
I've got the best deck ever. It's only 30 cards.
Well, how many cards are you allowed to have in Pokemon deck?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's different now, but originally in competitive Pokemon trading card game, it was 60 cards.
Yeah.
Maximum you could have in a deck.
Aye, that's like Yu-Gi-Oh as well, 40 to 60.
Magic the Gathering is a bit more complex than
Yeah.
that. It is quite good to play, but see when it doesn't go your way and you're trying like a fucking bear to get cards in play and you just cannot do it because your opponent's making a complete arse out of you.
Yeah.
You've literally not got a leg to stand on, man. It's a joke.
I actually got free Magic the Gathering cards when I went to QCon. It's like a Comic-Con event. And it was like I have a beginner fire deck and a beginner water deck. So it means that if you have a friend, you can just give your friend the other deck and you can play against each other. I think each deck only has like 20 cards in it.
The spells and that must be quite lackluster then, because when you play your basic lands, that's basically your mana for casting stuff, and it's like every turn, everything you use, you've got to turn it to the side or tap it, as they say.
Yeah.
And then at the start of your turn, untap everything. You're like, Christ, boy, that just for a fucking card game.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like going like that. Sod it. Where's the playing cards? Let's play Scabby Queen. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Jel's just joined the chat, and Mark's written, "A wild woman has entered the chat." Woman, and then he did like the two
Definitely well, since he was on that swearing spree in our Discord the other day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've never seen such vulgar language.
I know. She was swearing like a teenager. But, yeah. You mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh! I liked the old rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! But the new rules are just ridiculous. Because
I
you're
actually seen this clip, right? Yeah, I don't know if you've ever watched these videos. It's streamers that were caught cheating, like literally caught cheating live. Some of them were for competitive events, and this guy was actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh, the trading card game, live on stream at a tournament. So it was like a top-down shot of like their hands and their cards and that, and you literally watch this guy stack the deck, and the guy put it as a false shuffle. It wasn't a false shuffle because a false shuffle the cards didn't change order. It was a controlled shuffle so that he wasn't shuffling the cards that he had stacked on the top, and you could clearly see that he had stacked them. And then there was one that he liked to look at the card, and he tried to subtly swap it with a discarded card that he wanted to keep, so that while he was distracting his opponent, but it got picked up because it was getting live streamed.
Jesus.
I was just like, what an absolute wallet.
That's like
and
and
there's thousands of people watching you with a live stream. How thick can you get?
yeah. In the anime, there was a few villains who would try to cheat, like they'd sneak a card into their deck. So he's literally like a Yu-Gi-Oh villain. Yes. That's
I would see if that was me. I would actually get them going right. I would like visibly have a card in my sleeve.
Aye, that's what somebody did in the anime.
To get everybody ticking, and then when they get, Cody goes, I believe you've got a card up your sleeve. I just go, hi, yeah, alright, it's an ace of spades. No use to this game. It's a good luck charm, just to really throw them off.
Yeah. I know. Well, it'd have to be a good card though. But the old rules were a lot more simpler, but the new rules are just somebody could beat you without you even doing anything. Like they could win in their first turn, and you're just sitting there for 20 minutes waiting for them to beat you. So that's what the game's turned into.
That was a problem I had with Magic the Gathering. I was playing the video game version. It was the 2015 one, and I was against the Drake caster, the dragon kind of master guy, right? And he cast at this Hydra that had no toughness and no power, so it wouldn't basically no health and no damage output, but it's got an ability on it. If you cast 3 mana, you can add a 4/4 token on it. This guy had about 20 mana cards on his bench, and he cast at every single one, and before you knew where you are, the thing had multiplied to 128 power and 128 toughness.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck am I meant to do with that? I said, you've only got 20 health as a fucking mage.
I know.
What the hell is this? But I actually managed to beat the guy. I don't know how I fucking done it, but I managed to take him down,
Some people just treat it like a job rather than a game.
That is complex stuff when you play real Magic, like, I must admit. But speaking of Magic, one of the things I was thinking about doing is if I can get my hands on, or if I can find one of my old card decks, I was thinking about demonstrating some routines on stream and doing a few card tricks while I was at it. But the deck I've got's got a few cards missing for it, so I can't use that.
Yeah.
But I might just go online and order if I can a new bicycle deck, which is they're poker sized. So Jill's seen a few of the card tricks I've got that I know how to perform, and she was quite mesmerised by them.
Yeah.
But then again, it's easy to confuse Jill, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
She's been on stream. I've still got the Jill Bean Command that plays that I'm Confused song.
I know.
She was like, I've not heard this in ages. I was like, fun enough, neither have I, because I've not streamed in fucking ages.
I actually listened to that guy's music on YouTube. His music's actually pretty catchy. It is.
Right.
But it's very strange music. Like it's like an alien singing, but it's kind of catchy at the same time. It's very odd. Like I think there's one song where he goes, I woke up today and I had breakfast, but he makes it, the way he sings it, it actually sounds catchy.
Right.
So, but yeah. Jill, you wanting to come on the voice chat, or are you gonna be like Mark and just chill out in the comments?
Yeah, she's already been on my stream today, so she's already put up with my voice already. I don't think she could go 2 rounds yet.
Oh. Well, we'll see. I
got her a good one yesterday.
Oh, there she is. How's it going, Jill?
Alright.
I'm gonna turn your volume up a wee bit because you sound a wee bit quiet.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ah, it's okay. I've turned you up on my end. I don't know
Okay.
if.
Alright.
Can you hear me now?
Whoops! I think I accidentally quit out of the game. Now, Marky Boy is the only one that's not in, but if he was in, he would just be completely silent anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
He could be the lurker like he was in Wardens and like he was in AKs.
No, he did chat in my stream a couple of times, so.
Oh.
He's
Yeah, the
done.
point, you were there.
He's put a worried emoji on the chat.
Oh yeah, I mean he did like tab. I mean I'm saying he just that's
I set Mark a job, but he wasn't interested.
Oh yeah, what was that?
It was working in the sorting office for Royal Mail over Christmas. So that's like that's the company I work for, as a postman or a mailman, as you would call it. So he would, if he had done that job, he would have been in the office, sort of sorting the letters and parcels. But he didn't want to do it, so.
Like that dude in Men in Black 2 that does it at rapid speed with a fag in his mouth.
I actually watched Men in Black 1 a few days ago, but Men in Black 2 isn't on Netflix, which sucks.
I've noticed that they've put 1 on it, they've put 3 on it, and
Yeah.
they've put that International, I think, is on it. Second one's quite decent, like, eh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until they've put the second one on. Hopefully they will. I want to watch them in order. Men in Black 1 was quite good. It's a shame your guy's not gonna be in the other films. The old boy, what's his name? Who partnered Will Smith.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah. I liked him.
To be fair, seeing the third film, I thought Josh Brolin did a good, sort of a kind of young K, if you like.
Yeah.
I thought he was quite good at that.
I don't remember the movie. I'm just gonna wait till the second one comes out. Oh, was that his name in the movie, Mark? Mickey? I don't remember.
Who's he going on about?
I don't know. He's confused me now. But
Unless he's just putting a random name.
Yeah. There was the part where they meet the woman in the morgue, and she was instantly flirty, and it reminded me of if Jelbean had met Van Diesel.
Is that when the bug's underneath? Is that when the bug's hiding under the bed and got up by the leg?
Yeah. That's right.
You ain't gotta hit the gas on it. No, you don't understand. You really need to see this.
Oh, I will. Although I don't like Will Smith as a person, but but I like the movies he's in. The way his little controversy that he had. The smack. Yeah. Oh. But, what's Mark written? I'm talking about Aliens K. No spoilers, Mark, because I haven't watched the third one. I've only watched the first one.
Oh, is you talking about the alien at the start of the first one that's hiding in the back of the van with the immigrants? Because that alien called Mikey. He's the one that he goes to jump at the police sheriff and Kay just shoots him in the air, and all the blue residue absolutely goes all over him.
As I say, I never watched it, so.
You said you watched the first one a couple of days ago. It's right at the start.
Oh, is it the start of the first one?
See when see right at the opening credits, the guy who's driving the van gets pulled out and he's got a bunch of immigrants in the back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Tommy Lee Jones has got them all lined up speaking Spanish to him, and there's one that doesn't talk. He just laughs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he cuts his jacket, and it's that alien holding a fucking head under the nose.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. And Mark, why would you feel sorry for Mikey? Sure, he tried to attack them.
I know what he means now.
Poor Mike, even though he tried to kill them. Will Smith's ego shines through in that film. Like, he goes up to his partner and he goes, "Unlike you, I make the suit look good." You can just tell Will Smith.
I made this look good.
You can just tell that Will Smith probably wanted that line in the movie to boost his own ego.
He has got a few good catchphrases in the film.
Yeah.
It's when he's chasing after that alien at the start, and he jumps off the the open top bus and he goes, "It'd just be raining black people in New York."
I know. You couldn't even say that in a modern movie now.
You see this, huh? NYPD means I will knock your punk ass down. That's gonna be one of my favourite lines.
Yeah, it's quite good. It's very similar to what he said to your man, the comedian. Mark wrote in the comments. I'll see this if you keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Okay. Okay, sir. That was Chris Rock responding to him.
I know, that was stuff. I didn't know what to make of that, to be honest. Like, you see, first, but then again, some of the folk that are at the awards get on my wick. I mean, see her that's in Grey's Anatomy. She starred in Killing Eve. What's her name? Is it Sandra? Oh, her name is. She's in Grey's Anatomy. Kind of Asian like woman. She's in the first Bean movie as well. She's doing a TV award or a film award and that, and she kicks Jim Carrey up the back because he's sitting with the wrong people.
Fucking hell.
He tries to like be funny, but you could tell he's fucking raging, eh? And he's like, "Yeah, this isn't a bit for you, but you should go sit up there," kind of. And he goes, "Actually, I just finished that big movie. It's called Sonic the Hedgehog." So.
Oh, I actually seen that video.
I'm thinking to myself, right, doing that to a guy like him just shouldn't happen. He's one of the most critically acclaimed successful comedian actors ever to exist. You never do that to him.
No.
If anything, he should have been sat at the front row, because the guy's literally a legend in fucking Hollywood.
Yeah. He took it well anyway, I remember the video. And he goes, "I'll just take my dinner. I don't want my DNA getting." And the guy was like, "Yeah, we know you're a legend, but you're gonna have to ask you to go to the back." "I can't hear you. I'm at the back of the room. The sound's not reaching." And then he gets like the two glasses and looks through them.
Do you know what he should have done if he was walking out the bag? He should have just went after Buddy and just done Ace Ventura and went, loser, loser, loser.
Yeah. So, but I remember seeing an interview of Jim Carrey saying he was talking about the Will Smith slap, and he says it's obvious from that Hollywood isn't the cool kids anymore. You
It's
know?
no wonder he's retired. It's no wonder Jim Carrey's retired. The stuff like that's going on now, but still yet to see if Will Smith will ever star in another movie. But apparently I've seen a few teasers for a second I Am Legend, but I don't know how you could do a sequel for that film. To be honest with you.
Was that the one where he's with a dog? It's just him and a dog, or is it? Is it? Yeah.
It's post-apocalyptic Manhattan, eh?
Yeah.
It's basically ripped for an older film called The Omega Man.
Yeah.
He's the Alsatian Sam.
Yeah. My bloody postal route's full of Alsatians, so it is. Every street there's at least one.
It's funny if you like, because I know when he shoots one of the kind of like infected dogs, I'm surprised he didn't shout, "Keep my Alsatians, keep my Alsatian out your fucking mouth."
It's been ages since I watched that movie. I just remember little bits like when he tried to feed the dog vegetables. He's like, "You gotta eat your vegetables."
Speaking of Will Smith and his family, there was an episode in Practical Jokers, right, where they each faced where all four of them were doing a punishment at the same time, and they were getting a blind tattoo.
Yeah.
And on Sal's thigh, they did a tattoo of Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
And it kind of put it aside, didn't go down with him too well. Because he was like, you put Will Smith's son on my fucking leg. He's literally a full tattoo, a full lifelike tattoo of Jaden Smith's head, pretty much. Yeah, I seen that, I was like, holy fuck, that's fucking brilliant.
Who put the tattoo on the leg? Sorry.
The other three Jokers, basically had Sal blindfolded so he didn't care what was getting done. So after it was done and they revealed what it was, he went fucking mental. He's like, you put Will Smith's son on my leg.
Oh jeez.
Kind of reminds me of that show where the couples get a tattoo for each other, but it's always like something to humiliate them with.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. And some of them that the guys get on their birds tattoo on their birds, they're a wee bit over the top.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Because they things are obviously permanent. So.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yes.
Talk.
Sorry. I just zoned out. Sorry.
Zoned out, by Christ.
Yeah.
I thought you'd paid a wee visit into the afterlife for a minute there. You sounded that fucking deed.
Maybe she was speaking.
I've been up since like 6:30 this morning, and I just kind of I meant to try to take a nap, but I just been so busy like cleaning house, and I just have a bunch of laundry to fold and put away, so I didn't really get a nap in.
Maybe Veggie could do that for you.
Yeah, I suppose.
I liked your logic when I was streaming. It's like, oh, Warden's streaming. Oh wait, I need to do this housework.
Yeah, I was in your stream while I was doing my housework.
Yeah, it's funny how every time Mark hears Gel's gonna stream, how excited he gets.
Yeah. He's also upset because I didn't stream yesterday or today. Yesterday I was because I was like super tired, and today just I did stuff.
Yeah, I can fire for a bit and finish talking to him. Sorry, I was just going from work. Because
What do
Each guiding.
What do you say, Warden?
I was talking to my workmate. I was just asking if I could sit here for a bit and continue talking to you. He's away to go and do a bit, which is just as real because he's been a lazy fucker the last few days. But then again, I can't talk. I was playing Metal Gear Solid 2 on my Switch last night.
I don't know where you find these jobs where you just have to sit around most of the time and do nothing.
Well, obviously I'm not supposed to, but
I know. My job, I can't get away with that. Like, I'm always having to move. And then even when I'm eating my lunch, there's people that are like monitoring me as they're driving by. Or you'll get some cheeky customer that comes out going, "You've been sitting there eating your lunch for an hour." And I look at my watch and it's only been 15 minutes. Yeah, so...
I just went like, you realise the cloaks went back just recently, aye? Fuck up.
It's usually...
Yeah.
And then you'll get like some pensioner that goes, "Oh, your job's so easy. All you have to do is deliver letters." It's like, well, it was easy 30 years ago. It's not easy now.
Speaking of the clocks going back, I want to just address something that Jill said the other day. See at the weekend there, Jill, how the clocks in the States went back on a...
Yeah.
Obviously, they went back the week before. When you said to everyone in the US, how does it feel adapting to the clock going back? You realise it went back 1 hour.
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to be experiencing similar side effects to fucking jet lag, are they?
I don't
It's
know.
not like
I
they're flying across the world because 1 hour. And more to the point, they went back at 1 in the morning. So since it hit 2 in the morning, it was back to 1 in the morning. I'm guessing a lot of the population, not everyone, a lot of the population would have probably been like, "Yay, another hour in bed asleep." So how are they going to know?
I don't know.
You Americans make a big deal out of everything.
Not just that, the clocks went back for us Brits as well, but we weren't included in the question how we were adapting, so the hell, that was all okay.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't think about that either.
I know.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Actually, don't. Oh, it was funny yesterday, right? Do you know I was looking at my stream title? See,
Yeah.
because I've got an affiliation with Razer for being a Razer streamer.
Yeah.
You meant to put that in the stream title, hashtag Razer streamer. I noticed there was 2 Z's in it, right? I looked at that and I says, "Christ, somebody be asking me to put a B on the streamer." So it said Razer streamer.
Say that last bit again, Warden. I think Jill was kind of talking over you a wee bit.
Sorry.
I said, because I had 2 Z's in it, so it said Razer streamer. I started laughing because I was like, people say to me, "You missed the B at the start of it, so it looks like it says Brazer streamer."
Alright.
I was like, yeah, because that's what I need. Somebody to tell me that I'm all of a sudden bringing full-blown fucking pornography to deal.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Veggie.
Hello.
Does Veggie not have like friends or something to talk to?
Yeah, he does. He just pops it every now and then, but he just wanted to say hello.
Hello, Veggie.
He said hello, Veggie.
It's the boy.
As long as he doesn't like stop and go, "Hey, Mom, ask them what they're doing. Ask them how Halloween was to them. Ask them what their favorite color is." You know, so he's not sort of hovering around like he tends to do now and again.
Actually, where they were on the night of the 15th at the time the murders were confirmed.
I know.
Detective Veggie.
I know. He does like to ask us questions.
Back thing. Yeah, I don't know. We
It's for farmers. It's
they're trying to do away with it actually, but I don't know how that would actually work because like yeah, I don't know how that would work.
it's
Do
so
away with it.
it's so farmers aren't working in the dark. That's why they do it. It's kind of, speaking of farmers, it was kind of weird. Your man, who was that guy at Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson? he suddenly turned into a farmer. He sort of threw his he threw like his sort of, well, I don't know if he still does acting or if he's just a full-time farmer now.
I see that's going to. This here is a combine harvester that has nitrous oxide on the back of it. Let's see how it operates when we try to harvest these crops at 300 miles per hour.
That'd be class.
The last time he drove a vehicle at 300 miles an hour, he was having to wear nappies for a whole year.
As for me, I think we'll be fast asleep by the time he's done. There was only like one episode I seen where May didn't come in last. It's like nearly every episode I seen, he always came in last place. And there was one episode where they all had to like take a celebrity to like a celebrity party, and he was the only one that ended up taking a detour, and the guy was like, "Why you not just go the way it tells you to go?" And he goes, "This is quicker." And then whenever they got there, he's like, I'm an hour late for this. And he goes, "Yeah, but you're fashionably late." He just slammed the door in his face. What's Mark saying? F the farmers, what they don't for us. Nah, I'm just kidding. Farmers are cool. Mark, you need to improve in your English, buddy boy.
You still learn how to fucking type, I think that's what you're looking for.
There's free English courses online, and he wrote back to me, "No thanks, I don't need English courses." So,
in typical Cambridge McMark style.
Yeah, I know. Done. But I mean, the guy has all the free time in the world. If I was him, that's what I would do. Or maybe he's the Time Lord in Doctor Who going around saving the world, and he doesn't have time. Wouldn't surprise me. So, is there any games that you are looking forward to?
The remake of the Tomb Raider trilogy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I watched somebody play the original trilogy. A review.
Well, I was playing Tomb Raider 2 on stream, but then I added Rightful into Epic Games, and it fucked up my full screen, so I had to stop playing it because I looked stupid.
Alright, let's see.
I was playing the second one now, but the good thing about this remake is it's actually got all the expansions with it that you can't seem to get on PC anymore anywhere.
Yeah.
See how Tomb Raider 2 Gold, and then you've got the Tomb Raider 3 Gold, which is also known as the Lost Artifact. They're going to be part of the trilogy, eh?
Yeah. Right. The only one I played the one on the Dreamcast, and I was only a kid, so I couldn't control Tomb Raider I couldn't control Lara Croft properly.
That was the Last Revelation, wasn't it?
I'm not sure what it was called, but
set in Egypt.
I couldn't control her, and I was a kid, so I just gave up on the game.
The Last Revelation was the only one they brought out in the Dreamcast, eh?
It must have been that one.
Which is
then.
actually the fourth game.
Yeah. You sort of. I wonder how excited people were seeing those triangle breasts back in the day. Because of the PlayStation 1 graphics. Could only render them in triangles.
I remember my dad says, because we used to play Tomb Raider 2 on the PC back in the day, he says, "I'm getting sick of using these pistols, but do you know what the old weapon cheat is?" He says, "I think you're planning to draw a flare." I went, No, didn't draw a flare, you'll set yourself on fire, right?
Yeah.
And it says, like, walk forward, walk back, spin 3 times, and then backflip, because that obviously doesn't explode in Lara. Yeah. He went fucking mental. Because I played on my fucking kipper, eh? See, I knew what I was doing.
Oh, you're messing him about.
I used to prank him on his PC all the time. There used to be this app you could get called Error 95, right? And you used to be able to generate fake error messages.
Oh yes, I remember you saying that.
So I put one up that said, "Warning, missing motherboard. I know she ran away with fatherboard," and stuff like that. And then there was another one that says, "Your copy of Windows has reverted to Windows XP semi-professional."
Oh,
I actually got one of my college mates, so I put it on his machine. It says, due to illegal listening to music, you must restart your system. And he restarted his PC. And I was like trying not to laugh. He was like, "What you finding funny?" I says, "Just the fact that you've just been had by me and my fake error software." As a result, he lost all the work he was doing.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Sure,
But to be fair, he was a prick, so he deserved it.
Yeah. Was he a pain in the arse?
Oh, he was a complete fuckwit. Used to drive me berserk, honestly.
Yeah.
Tried to. When me and him became pals back in college, he was literally trying to stick to me like he was a fucking Siamese twin. I wanted to say, "I'm going and geese a bit of breathing space, man. Jesus Christ."
Yeah. I knew a guy like that in my uni. Stuck to another fella like glue as well. You always get those. You always get those types.
I've not seen him. I've never seen him since I left college, and thank fuck is an understatement.
I know. You see like people who are so close in college and you think, oh, they're going to be friends forever. And then I reach out to one of the guys and I says, so are you and so? What do you do then? Do you just go to birthdays or whatnot? And he says, I haven't spoken to him since university. And I was like, really? I thought you were so close. Oh, it's funny the way that is. Think university was a waste of time for me, so I thought like I sort of felt like, what was the point of me going for 4 years?
Well, I pulled out of going to university because I was going to be a dad.
Oh,
I'd gone into work and focused on bringing my weighing up, as we say it here.
Yeah, I just felt like it was a waste of time. I had the worst teachers ever. And you were just sitting looking at slides. Like you'd have more, you would learn more just being at home on the computer rather than in university. I don't think I really learned anything at university.
I see. I couldn't be left to do college or uni work at home because I'm too fond of playing my games. I'd be going. This essay I have to write looks a hell of a lot like a game of Realm Royale.
Oh no, I tried pretty hard, but it's just they were that bad at teaching and it was that complicated I couldn't wrap my head around it. So I passed the course, but it took everything I had just to pass it. Like it's just it was a waste of 4 years, to be honest. If I could go back in time.
I know a few people over here that have went to uni and have ended up in like loads of debt cause it, like dormitory rental and all that carry on.
Yeah.
It's like even like debt in the thousands. I'm just like, I mean, it's different. It's different with a student loan because you only pay that back if you make a certain amount of cash in your job per year, which obviously I make out of that, so I'm still fucking paying mine back. And I've been out of college for 15 years.
Yeah. I'm lucky I got a grant when I went to university, so I never had to pay a loan. So I was quite lucky. I was quite lucky that way. Yeah, what the teachers don't tell you is most people probably aren't suited to go into university. Like you should only really go if you're going to be something like a doctor or a lawyer. Or you're one of those people that are very good with learning theory. But I don't think I was suited to university. I'm more of a practical, sort of hands-on type of learner.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back. I was going to say, we didn't realise you were gone, like, eh?
Yeah, I had to go get the last load out of the dryer. Clothes. So.
Oh, we're just talking about university gel or college, as you would call it.
Oh, and what about it?
You know about your college stories, Jill? Some scrawny wee guy had a crush on you and you let him
Oh,
down
Jesus.
in a rather harsh way. I remember you telling me that story.
That was Mark's long lost twin.
Don't even dare say you don't remember that.
Yeah, no, I kind of remember that one. Yeah, yeah,
I was going to say I involved you, so you would have thought you would remember, you know?
yeah. I was not in the shower. Mark. I was
Marky
getting ready to
boy's
pull the bus.
mine's in the gutter.
When's it now?
Exactly. I just find it ironic the way he always tells off Subby for being dirty, and Mark's like just as dirty as her. It's like pretty ironic.
Well, I gave Mark. I told him because you know how, like, not so much in my streams, but quite a bit in like Subby streams and AK streams, and I don't remember like in your streams or not, Warden, and I definitely don't know remember in yours, but you know how Mark likes to talk about sex or at least say the word sex a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, I told him I bet he couldn't go a whole entire day without even saying the word or talking about the word sex, because that's all he seems to talk about. And I didn't get a response to that. He's like, I don't talk about it all the time, and AK and I both agreed that he does, and he doesn't think so.
I take it that was about as effective as Veggie tried to go through a whole minute's silence. Because you know that boy's just etching to say something.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't talk about it a lot, and we're like, yeah, you do.
I think Mark has this sort of picture of himself like he's this sort of innocent person who would never say a bad word or anything, but in reality he swears and all the time.
I bet every time he catches that picture of himself, he's like an Irish Joe. He just goes, "Hey, how are you doing?"
But when he sees a picture of Jelvin,
he's immediately got his hands on his crotch, trying to
jeez,
hide any protrusion that may happen, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird that we're actually having this conversation when the butt of jokes is in the voice chat.
I know. Well, hopefully it'll make him come on and defend himself. But he probably won't. Hey, how you doing? Oh, he's just... How you doing? Marky boy, can you help me get through this level? I'm stuck. Since you're the fountain of all knowledge. Now we'll wait like...
What was that you were playing anyway? Was that one of the old Doom games you were playing?
I'm still playing it. Sam. Doom 64.
We've been on the voice chat. I need to come off the stream or that'll just glitch because my phone sucks.
Well, it's alright. I might figure it out eventually. Mark just says shit everything. It's... I know you's never knew Mark before he was on the internet, but I think Mark's changed quite a fair bit before he was on the internet. Like he was a lot more quiet, if you can believe that. And he didn't come out with as much shocking things. Ever since he went on Jelbean's Discord, he was never the same.
Oh no, I remember the first time he joined that Discord. He literally had a big, huge conversation with himself.
Yeah, that's right.
Jill told him off for spamming, and he left.
Yeah, he was like, "Okay, I'll just leave," and Jill was like, "No, don't go." And then he kind of had like a what the fuck moment. He's like, "What? She doesn't want me to go?" Yeah. He was probably expecting to just get kicked off, and that was it. But
he used to spread the dummy because he thought he was getting bullied all the time by us as well. I was like,
no, I don't know.
That's what I was like, do you even know what bullying is? Because what we're doing is far from it.
Well, he never grew up with his siblings. Like he has older brothers, but he grew up as an only child, really, because his brothers were all adults at the time. So he was the only one in the house. So he was he didn't really grow up with like a sibling that would sort of take the pee out of him. He was always just an only child. So they say only childs don't really understand bullying because they've never really gone through it.
Only, like he said, only childs.
Only child. Aye, bad English. Only childs.
That's like my eldest daughter said bendy to the other day, and I thought it was quite funny. I was like, bendied? Like, you mean Ben? she was like, oh yeah, so I could just imagine the football commentary back in the day. David Beckham scores a free kick. I was absolutely cracking a tip. He just bended it in the top corner.
Bendied it. And I'm not a diplomatic speaker. Oh, so no, I wouldn't make a good politician because I'd just be tripping over my words all the time.
Yeah, I came across this belter of a joke I'm going to share with you guys, right? Hopefully you'll hear the full thing, because I know my mic on my phone tends to glitch at times, but it seems to be working pretty well tonight, so
Yeah.
I'll use this opportunity, right? There's a Scottishman, Englishman and Irishman walking along a beach, and they come across a mermaid just lying there.
Yeah.
And they say, how do we approach this? And we just talk to her. So the Scottishman says, can I ask you something? The mermaid says, sure. Have you ever been kissed before? The mermaid says,
I've
no.
heard this one before.
My kiss. Don't spoil it, Jill.
Okay.
Then he gives the mermaid a kiss. The Englishman goes one step further and says, have you ever been touched? Have you ever been groped before? The mermaid
Jesus.
says, no. So the Englishman obliges, he touches her, he gropes her. The Irishman says, he goes one step further and he says, have you ever been fucked before? The mermaid says, no. And he says, well, you are now because the tide's gone out.
Oh jeez. It wasn't gonna be as dark as what you thought it was gonna be.
I don't know.
What's Mark saying? Guys, Doctor's coming back on the 25th of November. I know no one cares, but I just felt like saying that. Well, Jelbean watches it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait till it comes out. I already told him that. We already had like this topic of conversation already, because I told him how I actually miss watching the Doctor Who series, and I kind of want to watch it again.
Even though the 11th Doctor was shit.
And I still like them all. But then he's like, oh, you should watch the classic ones. And I said, yeah, but I don't like watching the black and white ones because they're too boring.
But Mark's
It's going to be interesting. The guy is taking over as Doctor Who, that Nguti Gatwa for the show Sex Education. It's going to be weird him being in that role, because I only ever know him as Eric in the Sex Education sitcom.
Is that the black guy?
He's in your Doctor Who.
Yeah, Marky Boy was annoyed because it turns out he's gay. Goes, damn it, why do we have to have a gay guy?
He plays a gay character in Sex Education as well.
Yeah. I know in real life he's actually gay because it was in a news article that he's gay. I didn't really give a shit, but Mark was like, oh, for fuck's sake. What's he saying now? She loves Doctor Who, Aaron. That's my dream woman right there. Too bad she hates black and white movies. Well, we can't
Just as long as the Alex don't start going exterminate back passage, you'll be alright.
Yeah. I know. I'm sure they'll have like a moment, a love interest, like a male love interest for the character, I'm sure. And Mark will be like, for fuck's sake! They're ruining my show! So, I look forward.
I think it's Doctor Who does Brokeback Mountain or something like that.
Yeah. But, so Mark, if you were on a date with a woman and she loved Doctor Who but she hated black and white movies, would that be a deal breaker? But like, no, you have to like black and white movies and Doctor Who. I can't compromise on that. It's very important.
I wouldn't like that dude to get an award, like an Oscar or that, because he would probably say at the mic, as a gay actor, I think I know where I'll be putting this little fella.
I know. Or he would go up in the speech and goes, as a gay man, I've been so oppressed. Even though most actors are gay. Goes, I'm such a marginalised group. I've had to fight constant battles of my sexuality, depriving me of these roles. And Mark's just...
They should have cast him as Frodo in Lord of the Rings. Since the objective of that is to get his ring destroyed.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I was thinking because the cartoon Frodo and Sam were secretly gay in that. Is it Mark showed me the scene where they were about to kiss, and then Gandalf interrupts them or something.
I actually seen quite a funny meme of Lord of the Rings, right? Somebody had edited it, and they done the same with Harry Potter, which we'll come to in a minute. It's the scene in the Mines of Moria with the Balrog on the bridge, and he goes, "You shall not pass," and he bangs his staff down, but rather than the Balrog falling, the ground crumbles under Gandalf, you just see him drop. And the other one, it was the scene for Harry Potter when Dudley's on the stairs and he goes to bounce on the stairs going, "Wake up, Potter, we're going to the zoo." Or in a video that he just literally jumps and goes right into the fucking zoo. So that's cool. How do they edit that stuff, man?
I don't know. It's just some of them are just really talented. What's Mark saying? He's saying a few things here. The show was ruined long ago. I'll forgive her if she likes Marvel, DC, and manga and anime. Don't care what type of manga or anime, just manga and anime in general. He's very specific.
Hold on a minute. We all know that Gel does like anime because I've wound her up about it numerous times.
Yeah.
And I like some Marvel stuff.
Well, I think he was talking about if he met a woman on a date, because that's what I brought up. If he met a woman on a date, she'd have to like that stuff.
I reckon if Mark went to a speed dating thing, he'd have a thing round his neck, like a cue card that would say, like, do you like this, do you like that thing? And if she was just looking, go, no, you'd probably just go, okay, bye-bye, and then get up off the table.
He'd be like that guy. He ends up meeting the perfect woman who's interested in him, but she doesn't care about Doctor Who, and he goes, "I'm sorry, I can't do this. This is just too hard." And he just left.
He'd be like, "Sorry, you're not like Gel. Nope, you're not like Gel. Nope, you're not like Gel. Where's Gel? Gel."
Or he's literally just like, "I found the perfect match," and then the woman responds in a deep voice, and he's like, "Shit."
You go, "I'm confused." But you're supposed to be a woman.
Oh, see, I'll tell you a funny story. I went to the fish and chips place just a few miles up the road here, and I was like, "Can I get a single smoked sausage with salt and vinegar?" And I was like, "In fact, can I get 2 pickled eggs, please?"
Yeah.
And I opened it when I got in the car, and I was like, "Are they playing silly buggers with me?" The way it was positioned, I literally just opened the thing, and it was literally like staring at a gigantic cock with balls. I was like, because she's done that accidentally, you fly fuckers. She's literally opened up, and I just seen as a fucking big sausage with 2 boiled eggs in the wrong place. Like, fuck that. Like, seriously.
Chance in their arm. Oh, I have an idea.
Have you said this new thing that's apparently getting manufactured? It's human meat.
Is this like it's not actually meat? It's from plant.
No, it's actually from donated human flesh that they're growing stem cells for it, and they're producing it into meat. There's a video in it somewhere. Greg Wallace visited the factory. Again, Greg Wallace is on the UK MasterChef.
Right. What's the purpose of it?
It's to combat the cost of living because of the prices hiking. This stuff's meant to be going dirt cheap in the market. So what he done was he got a steak, and he took it to that Michelle Rowe Jr.'s restaurant in London, who judges with him on the MasterChef the Professionals, and they cooked up and they said it was fucking dynamite. And I was like, I couldn't do that. So if somebody approached me with a fucking sausage, right, and said it was human meat, I'd probably
Okay.
take a bite of that and they'd go, ha ha, you just ate some guy's knob. Just like try
That's
to throw me off.
that's technically cannibalism, isn't it?
No, because it's no dead meat. It's donated from people and they're getting paid to donate bits of their flesh, and they're using that little bit of flesh to mass grow the stem cells on it and then manufacture into meat products.
It's too weird. If it was something from like a plant or something, I'd be fine. But like a human, it's just too bizarre to me. I don't think I wouldn't want to eat it. Not unless I was starving.
No, I mean, I first looked at it because it was Lindsay showed me the TikTok, and I was like,
Jeez.
is this for fucking real? And she was like, well, Greg Wallace is there at the factory, so it's not a fake video. And I was like, right. And I had quite a disgusted look on my face, but see, to be fair, when they were producing, it did look fucking dynamite. And it wasn't just that; it was big batches. It wasn't just like a wee kind of fucking fillet of like sirloin or rump steak. This was like something that could feed a full fucking table. This thing, and I was like, the plan to put that on the market for like £3.50 or something. I was like, Jesus Christ! But then that would mean that the price of animal meat, the standard stuff is going to hike even higher in price.
Yeah.
So how's that going to combat it? Because what if this comes onto the market, nobody likes it, nobody wants to do it, and they end up hiking the price like poultry and normal fucking animal meat, then we're going to be completely fucking Donald Ducked, aren't we?
Yeah.
But it's, the feedback here, for what I've seen, it's apparently quite likeable. It's meant to taste better. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. About a rump steak that's potentially been donated to somebody's right ass cheek.
It's very strange.
As long as you didn't start like going down the route, like say you can get like animal tongue and all that shit. They better not do that with human tongue, because honestly, it's going to look like you're snogging your fucking dinner.
Yeah. Could you imagine the vegans getting angry?
I mean, it's bad enough when I'm a celebrity when they do that Bush Tucker trial and they've got to eat all that gross shit. They've got a choice between a proper meal, or then they've got to eat the rancid stuff and get a fucking a proper meal for their camp. And when you look at some of that stuff, like the fermented duck egg and all that, and then the one that I'm just like, why would you even? How can they even do that? The ostrich anus. I was like, seriously? I was like, how can they even say that that's edible?
I don't know.
You know? Then there's the fucking, like, the kangaroos, Chuckies and all. To be fair, see, when I first seen them and they'll actually take them out the furry sack, it's almost like, I was like, we've got some out here, they're called Scotch eggs.
Yeah.
And as I say, I'll be honest with you, when I first seen that, I never ate pickled eggs for a long time because it was like looking at the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, Christ. Eating that, all of a sudden you've got a mouth full of swimmers? No, I don't think so. The fuck?
Yeah, I heard that too. Oh no. Now I'm hearing myself.
Right, who's got the stream going from that?
Mark.
Well, it can't be Mark. Come to Aaron said,
Echo. No.
that's coming through. That's coming through Aaron.
That's Aaron's stream. Oh.
Aye, all you need is look at that coming.
Echo. No, I'm still hearing it.
Yeah, I'm still hearing,
Jeez.
Aye, there you go.
I know what it is. My microphone's a wee bit temperamental. Well, it is. So,
I just heard the shotgun fire and I was like, Christ, has she just been swatted? And then all of a sudden you could hear the echo, innit?
Yeah.
Like Marky Boy's feeling sorry for himself. Why the fuck you blaming me, Jail? I know no voice. FFF always blaming
Yeah,
me.
but sometimes you can do stuff on it even if you're not on there, so you know.
I know.
If that was the case, how would we hear it on the voice chat? Because we'll have the stream muted. If he's not in the voice chat, it's impossible for us to hear anything that Mark's doing.
I just assumed that Mark had entered the voice chat. But Mark,
I did for a second, and then I brought Discord up, and I was like, no, it's not him. I saw it was coming through your mic, Aaron, so it's
yeah,
like some of your ends went tits up.
yeah. My computer's getting a wee bit old, so it is. So like, it's the connectors aren't very good on it. Like, the microphone will disconnect randomly. So my computer's 6 years old. It is.
I'm having to use the mic on my headset because I went to do something funny when I was talking to my daughter, and I went to like pretend I was singing in my mic, and I looked and my mic was gone. I went, "The hell's my mic?" Just the plug was hanging off the mic arm, and I looked under my chair and it was there. But whenever it's fell, it's obviously knackered there because
Yeah.
it was. It was like I had to go right up close for folk to hear me. But usually I could lean back on my chair and I'd be fine. So I had to revert to the headset, which is a bugger because then everything on the other side of the living room gets picked up. So every toy that Lexi plays with can be heard. Any conversation with the kitchen can be heard, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I really can't. Do you know the part that sucks is the two other mics I've got spare. I ain't got cables for them for some reason. Like
Yeah.
the white snowball mic, I can't. That requires a mini USB cable, which I don't have. Well, I do. I've got one and a set of speakers, but it's not long enough. And the one for the old Yeti mic,
Yeah.
I can't find a cable for that, or I would use it. Well, I did have a cable for it, but the attachment to screw it onto the arm, I can't seem to find that. So I couldn't use it, and I had to resort to the headset.
Yeah. You could probably get like a replacement online.
I know. I got sent. Lindsay had sent me a link to one or two, and I'm like, I'll stick with the headset now because at least I can lean back in my chair.
Yeah.
And we can be heard. If folk can hear what I'm saying with it, we'd be like away.
Yeah.
For the mic. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it sounds on the stream. I've not watched any of the replays, but if I Jill, will be able to answer that. How does my mic sound when I'm on stream in the Jill?
Right now?
Well, no, he means on his streams.
Oh yeah, no, it sounded good. Yeah, it sounded good.
You, Aaron, congratulations! You just saved her from humiliation there.
Well, I didn't know like what you meant.
How the hell can I be streaming right now when I'm at work? You wally.
No, I meant.
I don't think she heard you say the word.
Or if you meant like right now when you're talking, that's what I.
Instead, how did my mic sound on stream?
Oh.
I don't think she heard the words.
It sounded good.
That's a plus point, I suppose. I'm struggling to get my words in there because I've just literally had my brain frazzled by that.
Oh jeez.
I'm surprised you're streaming so late,
Well, it's 11 o'clock, so it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. I looked at the time one night and when I was at work and it was 2 o'clock in the morning, Jill. You were still alive. I've never known you to be alive on that time for me.
It was like 2 a.m. for me.
Aaron, do you want to take this one? Because she's doing it to me again.
I don't know. Like.
I just said I looked at the time. Me,
Yeah.
it was 2 a.m., which means my time, and you were still alive at 2 a.m. my time. So how the hell can that be 2 a.m. your time? Have you all of a sudden just translocated out of Scotland?
I'm tired.
You just literally shifted the whole Jelbean residence to a little island in the middle of the River Clyde.
Just getting tired. Sorry.
Spare the excuses. I do not even think about using. You're tired. You're off today. You were off yesterday. I believe.
Yes.
Alright, I know that because I was anxiously watching your Discord for you to post that it's my Friday gift so that I could do the honours and the whole fucking thing. Right? And I do that. I do it just to wind you up.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll be right back.
Oh, she's going.
Yes. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah. Mark's written, I missed these two confusing each other.
Hold on. Confusing each other? No. She's not confusing me. She's slowly eating my brain cells. She's the one getting confused with the most straightforward and detailed explanations of them all.
Yeah. He also wrote.
Honestly, missed doing these voice chats. My vocal cords have literally had no workout for such a long time. But I've came up with this idea, right? I'm going to do this as a video. See, the next time I play Dark Souls, which I don't know when that'll be, because I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I've kind of been back playing the Battle Royales the last few days.
Yeah.
So when I get back to playing Dark Souls, when I get to the double boss fight in the first one, I'm actually thinking about recording it and doing a little mashup, right? Where I go into the sound settings and make sure that there's no background music playing during the boss fights and replace it with Sonic the Hedgehog boss music.
Jesus.
Now, the first stage, obviously, the standard boss
first
fight,
boss.
and then the second part, the final boss music for Sonic 3 Knuckles, because it's just an epic final boss tune. That would be brilliant.
Okay, sorry, I'm back again.
Alright. Warden was just talking about his stream, Jill.
And no, it's not a stream I'm doing now.
I know.
I was just saying, I was thinking about next time I play Dark Souls, I was thinking about doing a little mashup with the music and changing the boss music to boss music from Sonic the Hedgehog. See how it sounds? It would be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. I don't remember the bosses in. Well, I don't think I played Dark Souls 3. I only played the first one.
It's the first one I'm talking about.
Oh,
I could do it with the third one because there's a couple of bosses that are multiple phases, eh?
Yeah.
Well, 2 phases, and then you've got that fucking one in the Ashes Ariandel DLC, Sister Frida, who's a fucking 3-phase boss fight. She's an absolute cow to fight.
Dark Souls 1, they really should give you more of a warning going into that dark cave at the start. They say, don't go in this until later on in the game. I forget.
Is that the one under the graveyard?
Yeah, that one there.
Why the hell are you going in there at the start? You don't go in there at the start.
I didn't know at the time.
That's the catacombs now. You don't.
I just like I was a completely new player. I didn't know anything about Dark Souls. I just went in and go, oh, I'll just go in here first. Then I got
Nah,
stuck and I had to
you
restart.
can't go in there. You'll not be able to kill the skeleton. The skeletons in the graveyard are quite powerful. Eh?
I know.
Nah, what you need is you need to go up the stairs and go towards the undead burg.
I know. I did it properly the second time, so I did. I never finished Dark Souls. Maybe one day I'll go back and do that.
Last playthrough I did a full naked run. Now when
Oh,
I say that,
yeah.
I wasn't the one.
Your character.
I just
That's.
had no armor on my character.
I always picked the mage. I did.
I don't like casting, and I didn't like sorcery in Dark Souls 1 and 3. The casting animation's piss. See, in the second game, it's phenomenal. Especially if you go down using hexes, the dark spells, they're even better.
Yeah.
Because the casting and that's phenomenal. I did a full casting playthrough on it, and it was immense. On Dark Souls 2, see, because I've done the 3 games multiple times, I kind of get to a point where I want to try something as a challenge.
Yeah.
And I watched this guy playing Dark Souls 3, he did a full no damage run. Where he actually beat the whole game and never took any hits off anything. And I was just like, that's phenomenal. That is a very hard thing to achieve.
Yeah.
Especially doing the Twin Princes boss fight in Dark Souls 3. Fuck, that's a nightmare, that fight.
Speaking of which, I killed myself because I didn't know what the gun did, and it exploded. I hit it fired it against the wall, and it exploded and killed me. I'll have to do all this all over again.
I think the next time I stream Dark Souls 1 though, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to base it more on the story than the gameplay. Because a lot of people would watch the opening cutscene of Dark Souls and not actually understand the story, because the way the games have been designed is some of the things you come across, it's for you to decide what you believe in. It's not actually set in stone as fact. But
I like that.
I know a lot of the lore because I've studied and read a lot of it. I'd be able to detail more of the story a bit better.
Yeah. Do you not think?
It's actually funny.
Do you not think that's the best thing to do in those games, where instead of leaving it in stone, you leave it up to the player's interpretation?
Well, that's From Software are renowned for that. Like, they're good at how they do it.
Yeah. Although I can imagine Jill being playing and going, "What the hell? I don't understand what's happening." It's like, Jill, it's up to your interpretation. Yeah, but I want to know what's happening.
Okay.
Like, see when I first got my PS4, now we're talking about Dark Souls, Jill, sorry. When I first got my PS4, I got 2 games with it, Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, right?
Yeah.
I was struggling to enjoy the first moments of my PS4 because I found both them games impossible to play. But then again, I never really knew much about the context of the games. But see, when my mate kind of gave me a bit of kind of insight and a bit of a guide to how they work and that, I started to worship them a bit better and I started to enjoy them more. And I've never completed Bloodborne. I get to a point now and I don't go back to it.
Yeah.
Because I kind of hit a brick wall with that game sometimes.
Some people swear by that game.
Huh?
Some people swear by that game, saying it's like one of their favorite games.
Oh, it's one of the best games ever made, Bloodborne. There's no doubt in that.
Yeah. I'll play it one day.
Well, I remember when I first got Dark Souls 1, because my mate gave me a Lenny's trilogy collection on the PS4, which I still got actually. Because I ended up buying it off him eventually. And I remember playing the first one, I was like, this is utter shit. I do not understand how these games are even possible. But then when I knew a bit more about them and that, I started to really enjoy them. And I can remember, right, when I completed the first game for the very first time, despite the fact that the Gwyn fight at the very end took me so fucking long to do, but I've actually found a cheese way to do it that not many people know about, which is quite good. It's not really a cheese, it's how to manipulate the game into having Gwyn do a certain attack that's easy to parry.
Yeah.
So it's easy to hit. I started playing the second one, and I was like, this is absolutely fucking dreadful. Like, I'll just jump onto 3 because I know 1 and 3 are more connected than what 2 is, because 2 is kind of a different setting entirely.
Yeah.
But then I went back to 2 and I played through. I managed to play through the second one, of which I've done numerous times now, and it's actually probably become my favourite one out of the 3.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, Dark Souls 3 is a whole different fucking ball game. Dark Souls 3 is phenomenal, but it's fucking hard as hell. I'm not joking, it is tough. You gotta have some bottle to get through that.
I'll play it. Those are games that are on my bucket list, so they are.
The amount of times I went to the Archdragon Peak, and which is an optional area, and decided when I had a few attempts at fighting the Nameless King, I was like, fuck that, I am not fighting this guy. This guy is impossible. The last 2 times I've played Dark Souls 3, I've actually went back and beat him, because you've got the option in Dark Souls 3, once you beat the final boss, you can either start a new game plus, or you can go back to Firelight Shrine and just continue your current game with, and do all the optional bits. So when I did that, powered myself up, and then I went back there and had another wee crack at the Nameless King. I think after like 13 or 14 attempts, I eventually took the fucker down.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest boss fights I've ever undertook in a Souls game. Like, he's a bastard.
Yeah. You just reminded me of there was a boss fight in Dark Souls 1. It's whenever you're on this big spiral staircase and there's this knight in armor that you fight. He's wearing this heavy armor, and when you beat him, you get like his armor. It's supposed to be really good. It's like he's like a mini boss. He's not like a.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Half Over Rock.
Is that the guy in the staircase?
He's the guy at the bottom of the watchtower.
Yeah.
That's connected to Dark Garden. No, you don't get his armor. The only thing you get off of him is his ring. You don't get his armor off him. You get his armor at Orlando in a secret room.
Yeah. I remember
Because you
that.
get his weapon and you get his great shield as well.
Yeah.
Havel the Rock. Havel is apparently one of Gwyn's closest allies, but he wasn't part of his 4 knights. And the reason he's in that watchtower is he was allegedly locked there because he planned to assassinate Seath the Scaleless, the dragon that betrayed his own kind and allied with Gwyn during the war against the ancient dragons.
Yeah.
And as a result, Gwyn imprisoned him because he's plot to take Seath down. That's the reason he's in the watchtower.
Yeah.
But he obviously died there because he's hollow when you fight him. And when the Accursed Dark Sign was created, because the fact that it's one of the souls that was found during the Age of Fire, the Dark Soul that was found by the Foot of Pygmy, he created humanity with that soul. Hence how you get the humanity things you can consume, the wee black sprites. Well, they're like one of the million fragments created for this Dark Soul.
Yeah.
And Gwyn was against humanity entirely because he wanted to prolong the Age of Fire.
Yeah.
So in order to combat that, Gwyn created the Accursed Dark Sign, which is the Undead Curse, which is why when you get killed you come back as hollow.
Yeah.
That's kind of how, that's kind of what the respawn is, and that's why when you rest at a bonfire, all the mobs respawn, because it's the same principle. It's basically the sign of the curse.
Yeah.
And that's why Havel survived all the years, because he obviously died eventually and he came back hollow.
Yeah.
Because of the curse.
Interesting.
But there's also a dude in Dark Souls 3 in Archdragon Peak sporting the same gear. Now it's unknown whether it is actually Havel or if it's somebody who's just bearing his attire, his equipment.
Yeah.
That's unknown. I don't even know if that's right. But seemingly, it was apparently theoried that Havel travelled to Archdragon Peak in order to look for Dragon Slayer Ornstein, who's one of the bosses in Dark Souls 1, who went to apparently look for the Nameless King. and was allegedly killed by the Nameless King, because you find Ornstein's armor set and you beat the Nameless King.
Yeah.
But the
Right.
thing is, if Ornstein left Anor Londo to go and search for the Nameless King, how do you come across him in Dark Souls 1? Well, there's a few theories with that. See, how far did you get in Dark Souls 1?
I didn't. Well, when I had to go back to the catacombs, I didn't get past that bit.
Alright, so did you get as far as going to Anor Londo?
Who's that?
After Anor Londo's it's basically the place where the old gods built. It's basically Gwyn's fucking hometown, eh? See, once you ring the 2 bells of awakening, the first one you ring's after you fight the gargoyles on the roof.
Oh yeah.
Right, and the second one that you ring's in Blighttown after you defeat Chaos Witch Quelag, the spider with the big boobies that I like watching.
I don't know
when
if
you
I
ring-
am.
When you ring both the bells, this giant pulls a chain and it opens a gate to Sen's Fortress, which is a proving ground that was apparently set up in order to become one of Gwyn's knights.
Yeah.
See how you've got the Black Knights that have got like the heaviest fuck, the hardest fuck,
Yeah.
and then you've got Anor Londo's full of Silver Knights, which are slightly weaker.
Yeah.
Well, once you complete Sen's Fortress, you get carried to Anor Londo.
Mhm.
Well, the boss fighting Anor Londo's Dragon Slayer Ornstein and Executioner Smo, who's his big fat bodyguard with a big hammer.
Right.
And that's the boss fight I'm actually planning to do the Sonic music with.
Alright.
Well, Ornstein you fight there as well as Smo, but if the lore states that Ornstein left Anor Londo to go and search for the Nameless King, how can you be there at the same time? Well, once you defeat Ornstein and Smo, you come across Guinevere, who's Gwyn's daughter. But Guinevere is actually an illusion, it's not actually her.
Oh, he created that illusion.
The illusion was created by Dark Son Gwendolyn, who's Gwyn's last-born son.
Yeah.
Who's the opposite of Gwyn. Gwyn's the princess. Guinevere's the princess of sunlight, and Dark Son Gwendolyn, he's the opposite. He's like the kind of Lord of Dark, if you like. He's the opposite.
The Lord of Darkness, like who's Ozzy Osbourne?
He created the illusion of Guinevere to protect Anor Londo from falling into Twilight.
Yeah.
That's what happens if you kill that illusion. If you assassinate her, the place turns completely dark.
Alright.
And it basically infuriates Gwendolyn, and it also infuriates the fucking Firekeeper in Anor Londo, because the fucker becomes hostile and starts attacking you.
Yeah.
Well, I believe as well, to protect the cathedral, because Smo was left behind. The Ornstein that's there is actually an illusion that was created by Gwendolyn as well. That's my theory. Whether that's true, it's for the players to believe.
Yeah.
What's true and what's not, because Dark Souls 2 also has a boss called the Old Dragon Slayer, which is sporting the same armor as what Ornstein wears, but it's not Ornstein because it's two different universes.
Yeah.
But it's the same gear, so
Right.
it's all make believe. It's what you want to believe is right. What you want to believe isn't it right, kind of thing. Eh?
It's all very complicated, so it is. Surprisingly.
When I do the stream, I'll tell the story as best I can so that it's understood. Because it's one thing to watch an opening cutscene and not actually understand what the opening cutscene's about, but I can dissect that pretty well.
Yeah. Right, sounds good. Yeah, Joe?
Not to change topics or anything, but I'm like flipping through my Facebook like I usually do. Says former Super Bowl champion and Indianapolis Colts star Matt Ulrich died. He was 41.
Who's that?
Football player, a Super Bowl football player.
I see. We wouldn't know.
Okay.
What?
We're in the UK. NFL's not our strong point.
I know that. I just was trying to make.
Mark will probably know who he
You guys
is.
be done.
I'd say Mark will
I don't
probably
keep-
know.
I don't really watch football either. I just saw it on Facebook, and I just thought I'd.
I
So,
thought I thought you were gonna read off Mark's messages that I didn't get round to. I'll just read them off here. He says, "Aaron, be on your guard. Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, could be around the corner." And then
he's only a Lord of Cinder because he left Anna Londo to rekindle the first flame. Because anybody who relinks the fire becomes a Lord of Cinder.
yeah.
Because Gwyn's originally the Lord of Sunlight before he wants to prolong the Age of Fire because he doesn't want humanity to take over it. Because humanity would belong in the Age of Dark should the flame go completely out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same scenario in Dark Souls 3 when the fire starts to fade, the remaining Lords of Cinder awaken for their graves and are called to sit on their thrones upon Firelink Shrine, which is a different Firelink Shrine to the first game, I might add. But only one of them turns up, the rest of them abandon their duties, so the player's got no option but to bring their cinders and their ashes back to their thrones in order to open the way to the kiln where the first flame resides.
Right.
Oh, I know, Master.
It'd probably be easier to understand if we seen you playing the game and you're talking through it. It'd probably be a lot easier for us to understand. Mark left another message. He says, "If you guys played the Witcher games, they're on my bucket list, but I've never. I think I have the first two on GOG, but I just haven't got around to playing them yet."
I couldn't get into the Witcher games.
What was it you couldn't get into?
Just the concept, it just wasn't my type of game back then.
Yeah, aye, fair enough.
My mate played a lot of The Witcher 3, he played a hell of a lot of that game,
Some people say it's their favourite video game.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing I'm talking about Dark Souls and that kind of games, but Elden Ring will always be the best at the bunch.
Did you
Now,
complete?
I've not quite finished Elden Ring, but I've done a hell of a lot of it.
Yeah.
Not as much as my mate, he's on New Game Plus 4. I've not finished the game yet.
It reminds me of like whenever people loved Skyrim, I started getting the same feeling from Elden Ring. Remember everybody was obsessed with Skyrim?
I can kind of understand that.
Yeah.
There's only one difference, so Elden Ring's fucking miles bigger than Skyrim, and Skyrim's a big game.
I know. Well, Skyrim was big for the time, that was.
It's the fact that it's good that game runs pretty well on the Switch, because it was the Switch I actually finished Skyrim on,
Yeah. Maybe Jelbean should do a stream on Skyrim.
Yeah.
Otaku's
No, I don't think she will.
Stream what?
Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5.
Oh yeah. I'm not
I
a
don't
fan
think she
of
will though.
that one.
Do you know why? Because it's not free on Epic Games.
Yeah. Well,
And it doesn't have 3 levels in it. It has many more.
it's not cute enough.
Well, Jill did that one.
One thing I liked about the one on the Switch is you could actually get Link's Breath of the Wild gear.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because they added that in. I thought it was quite badass. Just running about with the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield.
I like the way Nintendo does that. They don't charge you like DLC for that, which is good.
The best thing about Skyrim was the Thomas the Tank mod. You cannot beat that.
I've seen
Changed all the dragons to Thomas the Tank characters.
I've seen YouTube videos of that, so I have.
It's just the bit at the start when everybody's getting beheaded, and as you go forward, it says, "Did you hear that?" And then this is one bit you see Thomas flying in the sky. That's fucking brilliant.
Good times.
Somebody actually made an edit on that as well. It was I can't mind if it was Thomas or one of the other engines or whatever one it was. Well, the bus Betty appeared at the level crossing, and obviously stopped where the train went by. But as the train was going by, somebody edited Jay's voice for the in-betweeners, shouting "bus wankers."
Jesus.
She's gone by, "Bus wankers." That was fucking good, like.
Was Jay the one that bragged about things that he never did?
Yeah, that's James Buckley.
Me and Mark used to have a friend like that. He would always brag about things, and you knew he was full of shit. But he would always oh, I had sex with a girl in assembly behind the curtain. It's like, yeah, whatever. Oh,
Somebody posted a TikTok on Halloween, and it was 4 guys that actually dressed up as in-betweeners characters, and they did the dance for the first film that they did in the club. The one is to the song goes ba 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 down, and it starts off with Neil dancing, then Simon joins them, and then Will does that fucking daft skip thing to the side. They all did that to that song. It was pretty well done, like it.
Yeah.
But there's actually there's a Facebook page. It's the In-Betweeners dance, but it's to different songs.
Yeah.
And they actually did it to the Lost Woods theme for Ocarina of Time.
Oh, very good.
So they had that playing in the background and just them doing the dance. That's quality.
The Ocarina of Time, Jesus.
One of the greatest games ever made.
You know when you've only played a game as an adult 20 years later and it still holds up? Because I never played it as a kid.
Yeah, neither did I.
I only played it when I was in my 20s and it still holds up really well. So you know it's a quality game when that happens.
I could say the same with Secret of Mana. I played the remake of that game not that long ago. I gave it a bash. Because I'd only ever done it once, and this time I did the full game.
Yeah.
It was actually quite good. I know they changed a few bits. They changed a couple of the weapons. And one thing I did find though was I found that some areas of the combat you were getting wasted pretty weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this doesn't happen in the original. The combat's pretty easy here, but I was just getting obliterated. Hit after hit, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? This is impossible to actually get through.
Yeah.
But I managed to do it after a few attempts. I'm like, this never happens with me. I'm normally bang on with this game.
Yeah.
But one of the cool things that they added, anytime you sleep at an inn in a village, and Alma just kind of does like, they're in the bed and they bounce, so you power up and then you save your game. But what they've actually done is in the remake is they've put these wee cutscenes in where they're all kind of talking on the table in the inn, and the wee sprite is just ripping the piss out of the girl character constantly. I mean, absolutely destroying her with some of his patter. I'm like, this is quality.
Yeah. I finally completed the level. What's Mark saying? Warden, what do you think of Link being in a Dark Souls game?
If he's talking about actual Link, I don't think that would work. The closest thing you could do is probably create a warrior or a knight and try and get it to look like Link, and call it Link is probably the closest you would get. But as a way of kind of crossing over, if you had a Legend of Zelda game that was done in the style of the Soul series, it would probably work, but I think the novelty would wear off pretty quick because
something happened to my headphones there. Hold on a wee second.
I can still hear you.
Fuck. Hold on. Try talking now, Warden.
We can still hear you.
Oh, for God's sake. What's going on with my bloody Set up.
You obviously can't hear. You obviously can't hear us.
I'll
Oh,
come
okay.
back when I get this fixed. Just a wee second. Let's see. Test. Test. Oh fuck. No. Hold on here. Voice and video. Great. Not now. Oh. Is it gone? Ah, shit. Let's see. So if I hey, hold on. Test. 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 Okay. Seems to be working now. Right. Right, let's see if this works.
Hello, hello.
Oh, it's very loud. I'm gonna have to turn it down. Hold on. Where's the settings? Let's see. Right, I've got it fixed now. This whole computer's on its last legs. That is. I had to get like a little extension to plug the headphones into the it's like a sort of USB extension to plug them into the USB port.
Oh, okay.
I had to do that. So
speaking of computers, Joe, does your fans still not work in yours?
No, they're still not working. My hubby's gotta call up the computer people probably this weekend and see if I don't know what they can do. So I just got it like open and I got a fan plug inside of it just so it doesn't overheat. And then when I'm not using the computer, I just shut it off.
You would think though, with a PC, your superiority that you have, that you'd have a decent cooling system in it.
I mean, I haven't even had this for like, let's see, I got it sometime last year. I don't think I even had it like a full year yet.
I know, I just had a heart attack when you told me the spec, and I was like, how the hell did you get your hands on one of them?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, your husband spent a lot of money.
Yeah, well, let's connect her somewhere.
Yeah, so he's gonna. We're supposed to do it last week, and we just kind of got busy, so he's gonna do it this weekend.
In other words, you couldn't. In other words, you could. I'll translate that for like proper English if you want. In other words, you couldn't be asked. That's what that translates to.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's just, something, when he calls up, he can just be like, oh, it was just like a loose wire or something. Or maybe they'll have to send it back, but I'm not sure how we'd be able to send it back. I mean, we don't have like any. Well, I think we probably have some type of boxes or something to send it back, but it means I'd be without a computer. Well, sort of without a computer for a while.
I know what to do if you've no got access to Discord for once in your bloody life. What you gonna do?
I should use her
I mean,
phone.
I have my phone. Yeah, I'll say I have my phone.
She's got a backup plan.
And I still have my other PC too. So I mean, technically, I probably could still stream. I just wouldn't be able to use two monitors. I'd just be using one monitor.
Do you think you could survive without Discord, Jill?
Probably, yeah. But you know, I like to catch up on what people are talking about, so I'll just use my phone.
And Facebook.
When you last in with it Discord, I've got 3 words for you. Don't talk mince. You wouldn't last 1 minute without it.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing at you when you said it. If I'm gonna take the bite here, and I'm gonna just reply when you said, "Hello, I just woke up." That's why I decided, right? Well, of course you did, because if you were asleep, you wouldn't be on here typing.
Right.
I think Jill would panic and then Otaku would go, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" I don't know.
I'm still pretty bummed about it. It's kind of annoying the fact that I have to put a fan in it, but I don't want it to overheat. You know what I mean?
If you're feeling lonely, Jill, if you couldn't get on Discord, you could always just talk to Veggie.
I like your logic there, Joe. You're pretty bummed that in order to cure the fans not working problem, you use another fan.
Typical. That's the American solution.
I like your logic there. Well, I'll use this to cool down the PC, which is a fan, just like what was originally cooling down the PC.
I just, you know what I mean.
You're too easy. I get you hook, line, and sinker every time, and every time you take it, they start calling you Magikarp.
Magikarp. Oh Jesus! I remember when do you remember whenever I changed my name to yours, Jill? And I got so good at imitating Jelbean that I would say something and then Jelbean would repeat the exact same phrase when she woke up. And I got so good at it, I actually got bored and just changed my name to Mark because I got so bored of it.
I've always wanted to ask you about that. I thought for a minute you were having a midlife crisis and you just wanted to start impersonating people.
No, I think I just got sick of seeing Jelbean write the same old stuff all the time. So I thought, well, maybe if I turn into Jelbean here, maybe she'll realize how annoying it is. But then you still did it. You were still doing it after I did it. Well,
yeah.
Well, I'll go to the next target then, Mark McCambridge.
I know the perfect I would have known the perfect countermeasure for that in order for you to change your name back from being Jelbean, and that is Mark starting to chat you up.
Oh God.
That'd be the perfect countermeasure. That was it. I was wondering about that. But see, the beauty when I changed everybody's name in Jill's Discord to her name was that when someone was typing in the general chat, where it just says Jelbean is typing, you weren't sure who it was.
Yeah.
It came up. You weren't sure.
Even Jelbean didn't know which was her and which wasn't. It's like, did I write that? I don't know.
No, I had a good bit of fun with that, but I kind of started a movement that I had no intention of fucking starting.
The Jelbean movement. I notice AK writes very similar to the way Mark does. When he's sort of chatting up Jelbean, they sort of use the same chat up lines.
He never quite got the joke when I changed his name from AK-47 to AK-74U. He never quite got that joke.
Yeah.
Because I had to explain it to him. I said, well, an AK-47 is also a weapon, but there's a submachine gun version called an AK-74U. And he was like, oh, okay, and he thought it was quite funny.
Yeah.
I was like, I think you find the joke funny after I've explained it to you. That's not how a joke works.
Yeah, you could have just Googled it or something. Oh.
I had a good bit of fun. I had to double check Subby's one because I changed it from subtle subby to subtle sutty. But then I noticed that it said subtle slutty, and I was like, I never did that, did I? I had to double check because I was like, that'd be offensive. Then I looked, then I checked the in-depth side of Discord and saw that she changed it herself, and I was like, thank God for that, because that would cause a catastrophe.
I know, Subby's very sensitive as well. Oh.
Nah, that's only with you, mate.
I know, I don't know what that's about.
You used to have used a fidget debates in the past.
I know. It's like, I was just me saying, oh, Subby was a man, should be dangerous. What do you mean by that?
You brought the She-Hulk out and all that there.
I know. I didn't expect that because she was being very perverted. So the way my mind was thinking, well, if a man was saying that, it'd be a wee bit intimidating.
I know, it wasn't exactly like you were meaning it about her personally. It was. I guess it was meant to be like a kind of metaphor.
I didn't understand it because Subby's not a man, so I didn't see why she got offended by it. Because it's not like, unless she's thinking about having a sex change or something, but I don't think so. I don't know. It's just an overreaction, and I didn't want to apologize because I knew I didn't do anything wrong, so I didn't want to be superficial. But I know if it was Marky.
I get what you're saying. It's just how it transpired there.
Yeah, I know if it was Mark apologizes. Mark will apologize.
But there's no voice coming for you.
Is this Gelman? Oh, you talking about me? Oh.
It's like you know. You can't cut out mid sentence, eh?
Alright, it must have just been my microphone. Fuck, what was I talking about again? Subby. I was just saying, if it was Mark, even if Mark wasn't in the wrong, he'd still apologize because he's conflict avoidant. He wouldn't want to handle Subby's aggression. You're like, I'm sorry, Subby. Please forgive me. Wouldn't you, Mark?
I was winding him up the other day when Jill asked him what other streams he watches, and he went Wardens. I went, I've been back for nearly a week and I ain't seen you once. So don't fucking talk nonsense, kind of. And he was like, maybe Mark does what Mark does and just lurks. And I was like, doubt it, because that's when I said he's bad for popping up at the end of my stream going, oh, I missed it, tee-hee.
I know.
But to cement his status, he was like, I made a Warden stream in capitals. Obviously getting that vibe from you, Jill.
Oh, character died. Oh. Gonna have to end the stream now because it's 12 o'clock. Mark's just written I. Yeah, I always try to bait Mark into like having an argument, but he never falls for it. He just does like a one-word answer or something.
He's probably just looking at what you're saying, going, I wonder what the fuck he's trying to start. Not falling for it.
Or he's like, he's probably right. Oh. Don't go, guys. He's more concerned about us leaving the stream. Well, Mark, I'm not like you. I can't go to bed at 4 a.m. in the morning. You know. If Mark was in my house and he went to bed at 4 a.m., my mom would bloody kill him. You keep me awake. Try to go to sleep. Freaking kill him. Don't know how his mom puts up with that, because like how he goes around without waking her up. Because he must like in a video game where you get like those quiet shoes where you walk so nobody can hear you. Anyway, I'm gonna head on here, so I'll see you later.
It was nice catching up. Make it more frequently, will you?
What's that? Sorry.
Make it more frequently, will you?
I'll try. Anyway, thanks for coming on the
That was
stream.
very convincing. You probably just said I'll try at the same time you're like beating your screen the fingers as if to say, shake yourself, big man.
Well, it'll not be for a few days anyway. But
I'm gonna try and go live again tomorrow because I've got, since Twitch has finally abolished their strict restream policy, I can do a proper restream and include Twitch in it because they've disregarded that rule.
yeah,
Like fucking time I know.
you may as well stream to all of
I've
them.
also got the stream avatars when they go, but Jill, try and remember this, right? You know, you remember the stream avatars? They used to go on the bottom of the screen. For some bizarre reason, the stream avatars app is refusing to authorize DLive as a platform. So, if you want to use the commands, it's only allowing me to use 3 channels instead of the full 5, and those are YouTube, Twitch and Trovo. And I know you don't like Trovo, Jill. I'm not asking you to go Trovo. You probably go on Twitch or YouTube to use the commands.
Okay.
But DLive won't work.
Alright. That's
Try
fine.
and remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I need to remind you, I will. But there'll be
Alright.
consequences.
There'll be consequences.
Don't know
Okay.
what the consequences are, but I'm sure they will exist.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Do you like your username?
Why are you not streaming on your days off?
Oh, well, Tuesday was because I was just superly tired, and then today is just because I just been doing a lot of housework, and I just didn't end up streaming, so I had a lot of housework to do, and now I have to, like, fold the clothes still and get them all put away, so yeah.
You could have done that, just like how you kind of IRL. This is me doing the housework. This is where we put the clothes. Is he? Fuck off. Not clean, not you. Well, hold the cat with the scuff. Boot. I know you wouldn't do that to your cat. Veggie, I'd wave that away. That's completely acceptable. Hold number the scruff and boot. That's completely acceptable. Anybody would do that to their veg.
Dear. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Catch you later, Postman Pat.
Bye!
See, are you working in the waterworks then? Oh. Okay, see you then. Bye.